outside and take pictures of the garden. No one bugged me. We got, this is chai, chia. I grow successful chai. And there's some more stuff down here. And we got these sunflowers growing, rocks. Then, to get to the garden quick, see the neighbors over at the thing looking at his berries. I can't see right now with this phone, so I'm just gonna try to rip through this. Here's some rhubarb. There's a bunch of pretty little ornamental rockcrete types. Oh man, sorry. I got this over, and there's a beautiful, it's a type of poppy, I believe. And there's my mint, and then the rhubarb. Everybody's all had rhubarb, and then the violets, they're edible. And then there's the whole, mostly chai in here. And there's some sunflowers, and a lot of mint is growing really well. And it's good and covered, and you can see the chai at the top. If I could just get a hole in there. See the chai at the top, how big that is now? All that's going to go to seed right now. And there'll be spindly plants after that. But it's better than 3 years ago. It actually has a top on it. Before it just had flowers. Now it has a top. So it's progressing the Monsanto out of the vegetables and things. This is just what I had to grow a lot of stuff, and that's a whole bunch of lettuce that didn't go so great, but then I put it more in the sunlight and stuff. And of course this is my stuff in here. It doesn't look so healthy right now because, well, it needs more sunlight, and this isn't the spot you want to actually grow because it's too shaded in here. There's all black windows, so I thought I'd try it out. So anyways, it'll make a spot for a new garden. After I remove this, if I do, it'll make a new, you can just make the garden in the bottom. But the windows are tinted, which makes it a bit of a drag. So it might have to come up higher and then put some windows in or something, like a little shack. We'll see. Didn't get a greenhouse, it's only 10 years. That's all. So I'm still using this. There's potatoes in there. I already got some off there. And there's like my chai. It's growing really well. See, I can't even see what I'm looking at. It's right there. And then there's tomatoes. They're growing well. And then the strawberries I had to save out of another garden. And here's the neighbor in the middle of my photo shoot. And yeah, hi. So, and then there's just, this here was a bunch of plants, and the bank's falling down, so I just let some roses for rose hips grow here. And there's lots of chai over here still. Chai grows crazy after it grows. After about 3 years, it starts to dominate, or it can dominate the ground. So, yeah. Or it can get, and now it's actually growing huge, which it never did before. So we already got rhubarb out of this. And here's the chai hanging out there. And then the berries on the tree next door turned out a lot better. A little more water this year. And then this tree I grew, mimosa. I think this tree is called. It's my neighbor's. Just trying to get in the picture. Sorry. I'll look at that book in a second. And I was covering everything because it was so rainy. And rain. And then we have this kind of mint from the wild mint from the, we have the chocolate mint and the wild mint from around the river. And I have to hurry because I know how fast this goes. There's some other things I found down in the bush. Some different plants. Lots more chai. A little tree. Rose bushes, rose bushes. Oh, I had to take over this garden this year because nobody was doing anything and there's new tenants and things. So I started taking over this garden. I got a bunch of stuff in there. I'll just quickly, yeah. Anyway, these are wild daisies. But look at their furry, like fuzzy. Are they edible? Like they're different. And then there's my chai, and there's strawberry rhubarb. More strawberry rhubarb. Mint. Then you got your melons, your squash. And then I have some melons in here too I didn't expect to see. And always got lots of, and then in here I'm going to plant some variety of pea and so forth that are from India. They grow better. And they don't mind the weather. So this is all I've done in here. That over there, rhubarb will grow. It's just, I pulled it out and I pulled some root out with it, but it'll grow. That little guy's from that kind of thing. This one, it's a strawberry rhubarb. You put that with your other rhubarb and it makes it really sweet. There's another squash of I don't know what kind. So, and then I think the melon is in the corner there. I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, here's the garden that I took over because nobody came in here and did anything. And two people asked me why I didn't do anything with it, so that was enough to get me going to do something. We have a bit of infestation of what are they called? Slugs, little white-ish brownie colored slugs like this color. Got them hanging around. You can see the little bits that they do, the little kind of slimy parts on the leaves and the holes. I don't know what they're from. They could be from that or cut bees. They cut a piece out. Could be from ants. They do that too. And here's just some more strawberries. And then I found another tomato plant there. And then my neighbor that you just saw there, him and his wife gave me 5 tomato plants that are doing really well. I'm trying to keep them sheltered from the weather. That's why everything looks like it's tucked in, because it's been so cold and rainy. And then here's another little strawberry. You put a hood on it if you want when you first plant them. This is just a thing to cover this down there in my tomato plant. It'll have to come off, and then I thought, well, I'll just put this here and put a little cover on it and give them a little help. When it's so sunny or so rainy, you got to kind of give them a boost and help, which I did do with some fertilizer and so forth. So things are looking good. And I'm not into digging the garden that well, and they left a tool here. Look at this. I think you can still see it. See that? What you do is you go to the edge of the garden where it's half done and half not done, and then just, whoopsie, and then you twist it like that. I don't know who made this or whose idea this was, but it's a great invention. I was trying to do it in something like that. Now that is too much for it, unless you're super strong. So I learned that you just do it to the edge of the garden and then creep along it as you go. Anyway, I just wanted to get an update and give a garden view on what's going on. And there's new people in here, and I wasn't sure what they wanted to do. So I went ahead and planned a garden because you got to do something with it. So anyways, next year will be different, probably, maybe. There's actually 3 spots here or there can be, but 2 is good too. This middle piece here, probably, I don't know, I might just stick anything in there because we need to all eat. So that's what we're doing. That's what I've been up to. Digging and planting in between the rainstorms and the white skies. Yeah. So anytime it can just fog over and, or not fog over, but blacken over, and there comes the rain again. Way back there, they're losing the bank, and they're losing their properties along the edge there. Right down in that gully is a little small river, but it's the rain and permafrost, too much permafrost, and then a lot of water. So it's washing us away. Oh no. So that's what's happening. And that's it. Then you have a great day. Everything's good, and we got some sun now. And those trees I planted are over here too still. Those, look how big they are. Isn't that nice? Anyways, okay. So that's it for the garden for now. And there's rhubarb over there too. And then I'm just going to take this and upload it quickly. Okay, namaste friends. Have a great day. For a second I can't see it. Hang on. Oh, and these two. Well, they're supposed to be purple. I figured if I don't overwater them or water them, they'll go purple. They should go purple. And a gorgeous flower came out. I don't know where it came from. Maybe some of the flowers I picked up along the side of the roads. The seeds. Just beautiful. It's actually just beautiful out today. Alrighty. See ya. I have to go inside to turn this off. Hope it's not too long here.